No! It's right there! It's right at the front!
So let's get going.
Fuck. I can't believe it. This is down our street. This is what is important. To read today that everything changed. Broke a rib. Now, if you've got the flu and you're coughing or sneezing, oh wow, is that smoke or a cloud? That looks scary to me. As I was just saying, we're in the Malibu and we look safe, but I'm going to show you what I can see. That grey cloud. It's scary when you see things like that in Malibu when there's a fire on. The day started normal. It was Tuesday Kung Fu, but after I finished, I picked up my phone and saw some missed messages from my boyfriend telling me to get home straight away. There's a fire spotted close to the house. Apologies, some of these scenes, I don't know why, doesn't have audio. I was not prepared for this day and didn't have any equipment. It was just my iPhone. I was filming what I could to send to my boyfriend to show him what was going on. This big black smoke was above my house and what I was driving into. When I got to my road, I saw these fire trucks and thought everything would be okay, not realizing these are yellow fire trucks and they're private and they were hired just for the Getty. And there was no fire trucks to help our homes. Oh no. Okay, evacuating. Oh my god. Look. Oh my god. Oh, please be here tomorrow, please. Oh. So we've been told that if we leave, we can never get back in. And to try and stay and fight. Okay, alright, we're staying until thank you so much. Then we saw these amazing brave aviation firefighters overhead coming into the smoke, trying their best to defeat the fire. I became ecstatic and hopeful, but of course, the fire was too far gone. Oh my god. Come on. Amazing. Okay. The wind's bringing it here, babe.
Yeah. It's not a big shifting here.
Now. Alright, we gotta go. Tonka and all my worldly belongings that I can fit in a car. This is the view from down our street. It's huge. And the department are fighting so hard, but it's not under control. What? Oh, it's got bigger. Oh my lord. That's so scary. Please. Our whole neighborhood's on fire. Oh my god. Please. It's just gone 10 times bigger in a minute. I don't know what happened. I'm here with my dog, my boyfriend. He's in his car full of stuff. I'm in my car full of stuff. The exit is down there. There's only one exit in this place. We're sitting here debating whether to leave or not because no one is leaving. No one's leaving. So we don't know what to do. We don't know whether to stay. I mean, these people have lived here all their lives. They're used to this. So we're debating, do we stay or do we go? But once we go, we can't get back in. I can't believe how big it went in a minute. Just sitting here, it just seems to have gone 10 times bigger. It's the wind. It's so windy. Please God, please God, please don't. Like, our neighborhood is so beautiful. I think it's getting to the first house. No. And we have to go through that to get out as well. But the Getty is right down there, so I'm for sure they're not going to let the Getty burn. They won't let the Getty burn. Tonka, go in the back. Tonka, in the back. In. Oh my God, what do we do? I don't even know where we're gonna stay. It's so hard to choose what you want to put in the car. Like, I have nothing in the car. All I have is the passport and like jewelry. It's so hard to like look at everything you own and say, what do I take? I have the weirdest, randomest shit in my car right now. It's so frustrating. My God, it's gone to the fucking front of the entrance. No! It's right there. It's right at the front. Oh my God. Like, where can I go with my dog? Babe, what do we do?
I think we gotta, it's safe to get out, but it's right, the fire's right there now. And I can tell you that all the firefighters are probably at the Getty trying to save the Getty.
Yeah, they're not going to save our neighborhood, are they? They're going to save the Getty.
Yeah, there's flames shooting up right here.
I know.
Really, that's what really makes me nervous.
Babe, I can't breathe these fumes. This is what is important. God. It's like Armageddon. We can't get down the PCH. They're making us go to Sunset. This is scary. Wow. Where do we go? God!
Take a lot of the debris towards Santa Monica, towards Will Rogers Beach, some of those areas, and just in general, just please be careful. The logs, the debris in the water
Right
is
up there.
very, very
That's
dangerous.
our road.
All right, right now, let's check in with Maureen Winter. She is at
Can't
the
tell.
evacuation center.
It does not look good.
Sorry if the angle's bad, but this is what we got. It's just mayhem. There's fires, there's police, there's gridlock roads, there's more police coming up. God. LA's on fire. LAX. It is Friday. House went down Tuesday. We saw the photos and we've got nothing, and there's nothing left, so we're going to New York. Down boxes, some flight food menu, and alcohol beverages. Arrived in New York, getting away from the madness of LA.
Got everything?
Yeah, baby. Everything but my heart. So Kay from the front desk kindly gave us the end room. Let's have a look. Look at that bathtub. That's what I wanted. That's all we asked for. It's a bathtub. It's a mirror. Knickerbocker. This is my favorite place to stay in New York because the rooms are bigger, believe it or not. This is a big room for New York. It feels good to be away from LA, right, babe?
Yeah.
It's chaotic.
Chaos, yeah.
Found my Uggs, stocking up on stuff that I've already lost, that I need. And these are great for greatness now. We're in New York, it's severe weather, so stocking up. Look at my bags. I'm so puffy. That's constant crying. So, excuse the look right now. This is the face of Heartbreak. Remember that building? It was the summertime, I was in shorts, and we had a home. So, kind of weird to be here and be homeless and be so heartbroken. Going for oysters. I've been crying for the last week. My eyes can't take the sun. I think I'll cry for the rest of my life. I'm never gonna get over this. All out shopping, trying to get some clothes, basics. Thankfully Zara has a sale on, so just stocking up on necessities. I walked past a cake shop today and I saw these amazing French cream donut, I think it's called. I saw this in the window. Wow. And I'll be thinking about it all day. And at this point, I'm going to just do what I want to do because life is too short. So here's to you, the Palisades fire. It's a week today that everything changed. It's not just that house burned down that we love so much and it was our dream place and we were full of gratitude every day. It's
It's now that we can't find anywhere to live because landlords are gouging right now and they're trying to lock you in for 2 years. And apparently it's against the law, but it's no one's abiding by it and everyone's ignoring it. And so it's just we're living out suitcases for the future. And houses did survive. They have smoke damage, so it's not livable. So it's just a crazy time because it's not just our house burned down, it's everyone's house burned down. So it's just like living in a nightmare. And my boyfriend's work is he has to go to the office. It's not as if we can go out of LA and work remotely because I don't work in one place. I work on a set. So wherever the set is, that's fine by me. But for him, it's impossible. So we have to stay. And we have Tonka, something that we have to make sure we're stable for us. Just exhausted. I just hate waking up. I wake up, I'm okay, and then I wake up and I realize where we are and what's happened, and it's just like it's anxiety and it's just loss. If there is loss when you lose a house, it is weird. I never understood it before, but it's not. It's like a death because everything that was great and enjoyable and we loved and we really cared about is just gone, and we loved the house. You saw from my last videos, I love the house. And we just got it right. We go back to LA tomorrow. Already ordered the hazmat suit and the gas mask because apparently there's a lot of toxic powders and around there. So we're getting ready to do that. But, my boyfriend said, what's the point? And I said, I am going to go. I need to go. And I need to say goodbye. And it's say goodbye. It just pisses me off so much because everyone knows me as like gypsy, bag lady, jet setter, whatever. And people call me jet setter, but really I'm a bag lady. Everything's in bags. And I've been like that all my life. I was born in England, I lived in Liverpool. And then from 13, I moved to Tenerife with my father. And then I was coming back to England, but I was in London. And then I'd go to Singapore, and I was living in Singapore. Then I lived in Hong Kong, and then I lived in the Philippines. And I lived back in Singapore. So I've just been like this all my life. I didn't live anywhere. I came to LA, and I loved LA so much, but it's changed a lot since I came 8 years ago. The government has really let us down. I've never been so settled, and I've never had a home. Well, even I bought homes. I've owned like 5 properties in my life, but it was home. And I spent a lot of time at home. I was a homebody and I was happy because I was so happy in the house and I loved it. And I loved the neighbours and I played mahjong every Tuesday with the neighbours and all the ladies of the whole area. I just loved it and I was so appreciative. And we're all heartbroken. We're all sad. Everyone's displaced. Everyone's scattered around. Everyone's sleeping on people's sofas and hotels and Airbnbs, and it's insanity. Who knows what the future holds right now? There's a lot of things in the air, and do we stay in LA? Sorry for the mess and the filming and the light because I don't have any lights. They all burnt. And right now I'm just filming on my iPhone because my camera is in one of my bags and I can't be asked to get it. I'm just so tired. So I apologize for the quality right now, but this is just raw and unfiltered and I want to be honest. I have so many friends reaching out to me. I have like 300 messages that I haven't got back to. I've got people around the world from Asia and from Europe and here to reaching out to me to see if I'm safe and if I'm okay. But mentally, I cannot speak or express myself because I keep crying and I can't handle it. So I just put my head down and gone quiet. And this is why I have not posted or vlogged or anything because I'm just on the floor. I'm just devastated. We're both devastated. But things work out. I think the community is going to stand strong and we're all going to be there for each other. Yesterday was the first day I walked into the gym in the hotel and I kind of didn't want to train because the more times I do things since the fire, it's like, okay, last time I trained was the day before the fire. Okay, last time I did this was the day of the fire. And it's like the more times you do something new in your head, you're making it real. Well, if you don't go to the gym anymore, maybe it didn't happen. It's so weird. It's like you don't want to do new things because then you're saying that you've got on, you're accepting what's happening right now. So it's weird. But I am going to go to the gym because I am a warrior and I am a badass, and this is what I do.
We're in the car on the way to the airport before we go to LAX and London, LA, and the land of mayhem and grief. It's a crazy time. Can't even find an Airbnb for 1 week. We're looking further out by the cities, maybe Culver City or something like that. It's a really sad time. We're very solemn. You know what? I'm deciding to get stronger. What doesn't break you makes you stronger. You know, we have each other. We have our health. Everything can be rebuilt. Some things can't be replaced, like my cool movie stuff, but hey, that's okay. Can't wait to see Tonka. We're picking him up in a few hours, and I really can't wait to see him. We're just going through the list now for the insurance. I've never ever felt this dread going back home. Well, there is no home. I've never felt this much dread going back to LA. I've always been excited to go to home and sleep in my own bed. Even though trips were great, it was always nice to come home. When you don't have a home, I mean, even when I was a gypsy girl and just was a bag lady, I still had a base. We don't have a base. Like we don't even know where to put our stuff. It's scary because even if we put our stuff in storage, the fire might come there. The fires are not out. So we're just scared to put anything anywhere in case the fires come, and then we lose that too. We've already lost everything. So an extra case of stuff we do have, it would just be heartbreaking all over again. Just going to lug everything around. And we hope that we're not targets or looters come or we get an Airbnb broken into or hotel room. Right now, I'm kind of negative and I do feel very vulnerable, very aware that things can go wrong very quickly. I'm sorry if this vlog has not been the best or most informative, but if you want to see a vlog of someone on the floor, then this is the vlog for you. Come. All our life. This is all our life. Everything we own is here. Wow. Oh my God. FEMA sorted us out, but...
I'm thinking maybe we might leave.
Huh? You don't like it?
It's just tight, right?
Excuse the mess, but that's my life right now. I'm in ALO. They're offering 50% to the victims of the fire. We've lost everything. We're trying to stock up on everything. And we have a big adventure coming up. And we're not going to cancel. We're going to bloody do it. I'll go into it later on. But I'm thinking this could be part of it. Another day of running around. My poor baby is so tired. Oh. Moving again. And we got totally catfished at an Airbnb in Venice. It was quite expensive, so we thought it was going to be good and up to standard. And it was gross, it was dirty. And there's more, apart from the coffee stains, there's like loads of hair down there. And then you go to the fridge, and it's dirty. Lovely. You go to the kitchen, and dirty. There were spiders everywhere. There was hairs in the bed. Like, why is there a dirty bed? The bathroom is, for some reason, the window was open and there's a spider in there. Yeah. And no toilet paper. Really? We were already locked in for 2 days. Thankfully, we didn't do a week. But now we're going to a hotel. This is my life. This is my dog. It's on me because all the suitcases are in the back. It's 10 o'clock. We're having ice cream for breakfast. Because we don't have a fridge or a freezer, so this is our breakfast. We have to clear the fridge and the freezer, and chocolate's just too good to get rid of. Hopefully the hotel will be good, but this is our life. 9 days, 10 days into the nightmare. Keep you updated. We've landed on our feet. We got a suite at the Lux, and it's a 1-bedroom. It's huge, 2 sinks, glorious bath, which is all for me, shower, and huge bed. Like, this one room was the same price as that shithole of an Airbnb that we went to. And then look, plenty of room for me to store all my boxes. Tonka's very happy. Dim sum. Very humble for where we came from, but I'm just happy to be safe, secure, in a clean, warm place. Look at me, I ain't slept in 10 days. I just look exhausted. We went to a healer because we're thinking we need some good luck, we need some cleansing, we need to get some ash and dust off us. Theo just left, it's 3 hours, we're hungry. We're just trying everything right now, so I went to the healer and get cleansed. I'll give you her details. Christina's a very, very kind woman. She actually told me to come, and she said it's on the house. And I said, I don't need the house cleansed, we don't have a house. And she went, no, it's on the house, it's free. I told you, she's never met me. I just reached out and said my house burned down. She went, come, it's free. And she spent 3 hours on us. I'll link her details down below. But she's a bright light, she's a little angel in this dark time. Feel very lighter, positive. Hopefully it lasts, we'll see. This is how I did pedicures. You won't leave me alone. Since the fire, my poor baby Tonka has been attached to me like glue, as he was there also seeing the fire, and I'm sure he just wants to go home to his toys and his beds, and probably the pool, and swim. 2 weeks and 1 day since my house burned down. If I could change one thing, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but when we were packing, we ran outside with our first bag and there was a guy standing on the street. A neighbor I've never seen before, I've never met. The street was really airy and quiet with smoke coming down the mountain. And I just saw this guy just standing there very calm. And I asked him, oh, are you evacuating? And he was like, no, it's fine. I've been here 40 years. I think I'll be fine. You don't need to pack. And there's fire behind us coming down the mountain. He's been through 10 fires and there was no need. I'll be back home in 2 days. So we stopped packing. We just did an overnight bag thinking we were going to come back. I'm so angry at myself to listen to a stranger on the street who I've never met. And it was kind of like a decoy. Now I think this guy is Satan because we could have took so much more stuff if I didn't stop to ask a stranger an opinion on a life-changing opinion. It's my fault. I should have just had my own instincts. Usually I'm very street smart, so I'm really disappointed in myself to not be in more control of myself and take extra precautions, but I was just so optimistic. And I actually thought, now I'm really angry with the city because there wasn't any water. They only sent 5 trucks when the fire first broke out and there was 35 available. What the hell is that about? I think there was a fire captain who went to OC and he used to be in charge of LA and he said that a fire broke out very similar in 2011 and he had 40 trucks up there to take on the fire before it broke out. Also thinking back on it now, the whole time I was in the house and I was packing the one bag and getting my dog out and, just trying to secure the house. Not one fire truck came. But when we went down, they were all at the Getty. They were all looking after the museum, of course. Our homes weren't a priority. And it just makes me angry that we pay so much tax, probably the highest in America, in LA. And LA was my dream. But after the fire, and it took everything I ever worked for. And it's not the fireman's fault. It's not the fire department's fault. It's the people above who are making the orders. And, one, not having water readily available for disasters like this, hydrants being empty. So I'm just really angry we wasn't taken care of, and I just presumed that someone would come and help, and they already knew. We already had a warning the day before that their power was going to be cut because of the Santa Ana winds. So the cuts to the fire department. So it's not their fault. It's the people in charge, and it's basically incompetence. What am I going to do going forward? So this is the situation. We can't find a place to live. Crazy right now. LA's is a free-for-all, and there's a lot of gouging going on. Even though it's against the law, there's still gouging going on. I'm getting more positive, and I'm getting my fighting spirit back. Less defeated. What do they say? One thing about a setback, it's a setup for a great comeback. Obviously, I don't have my studio like I used to have. I don't have my clothes like I used to have, but I'll build all that back up. Welcome to my new studio. I went from a glam room walk-in wardrobe to a old battered Wrangler Jeep full of suitcases. But this is life, and we crack on. Ending this vlog from the Fullerton Bay Hotel in Singapore. It's been a whirlwind. It's 3 weeks later. Still homeless. Still have nowhere to live. Not sure where I'm going to go if I go back to LA. Thank you for sticking with me this far through the experience that we're all going through in Pacific Palisades and Malibu. Still devastated, waking up every day into a nightmare and feeling a pit in my stomach, but I'm not crying every second like I was. I haven't cried in a few days. I feel like I'm getting stronger. I just feel a kick in my stomach every time I think of something that I've lost. And I just have to keep it mental notes for insurance. If it ever gets paid out, I don't know. That's another long story. Might get into that, might not. I'm in a beautiful city. I grew up here as well as Europe. It's nice to be home. Nice to see some family. It's Chinese New Year. So Gongi Fachai. If you celebrate it too, the Lunar New Year, Year of the Snake. Went to the temple and I got cleansed and blessed. I'm feeling much more positive. Decided not to dwell on this, for this experience not to break me. I've decided to come back strong, and maybe this could all be for a reason. Who knows? I might even land somewhere better. It's an experience. It'll make me stronger. It'll certainly make me wiser. For hell of a sure, this is one big tip. If you're running out of a house that's going to go on fire, video each room quickly, each drawer, each cupboard. I saw this online and it's so true, because the insurance want everything and they want photos and videos, and you can't mentally list a 4-bedroom house and the objects that were in it. You're just not going to be able to remember everything. So something I'll definitely do. Also something I would definitely do is, if you have a swimming pool, my 2 big vases with a dragon's head, I should have put that in the swimming pool. Any china I wanted, put that in the swimming pool. My Wonder Woman sculpture that was gifted from Sideshow, I should have put that in the swimming pool. A lot of people put things in the swimming pool to save, and I didn't know that. So I'm going to learn from the experience, going to come back stronger, going to make things bigger. It's not going to get the best of me. I'm just ready to crack on and show 2025 what I've got. And today is a very special day. I'll go into it in my next vlog. I'm not going to say too much now, but this is me ending my LA fire, home, destroyed, lost everything. But, you know, you can't keep me down too long. Sitting here in the Fullerton Bay, it's not too shabby. I can always turn things around. It's how you look at things as well. You can sit there and you can cry and you can just, be devastated, or you can just forge on and try to make the best of the situation. That's all I can say. Seeing all your comments, guys. I haven't been able to reach out, to be honest. I've not been able to go on YouTube, look at Instagram. I haven't answered anyone. I've got 300 messages from people who want to reach out to me to see if I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just devastated on the floor, and I was crying, so I just didn't reach out to everyone. But I saw so many messages on YouTube, and I will get back to the comments, and I will start responding, and I will start posting again every week. It's been about 3 weeks and I haven't posted anything, because that's what total destruction in your life does. It just makes you vanish for a while. But I'm back. I'm definitely back. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week.